It's the morning after the night before. Rugby World Cup 2019 kicks off. Japan beat Russia 30 points to 10. Kia ora everyone, my name's Zach, I love rugby, and we're going to do a quick review, revise, recap of the first game of the Rugby World Cup. First things first, did we predict this result? Yes, we did. I think most people did. So from a predictions perspective, I thought Japan would win this by 25. They won by 20, but we can say that yes, we got that one correct. Now, recapping this game, it really seemed like a bit of a nervous start for Japan. I mean, they're at a home Rugby World Cup, and the coach Jamie Joseph even said this after the match. Just a bit of nerves creeping in. And for that reason, you know, they had a few handling errors. They weren't as tight as they would like to be in certain areas. I think they've definitely got improvements there they can make. The most important thing, though, is they got a win. And they got a relatively good win, right? So by 20 points, that's a good, comfortable win. That being said, I think this Russian team really did threaten. And they threatened throughout. Obviously, they got the first try. And they looked a lot better than I think people were thinking this Russian team would be. So you've got to tip your hat to Russia and say well done to them. They certainly played better than expected. From a Japan perspective, though, obviously Matsushima scoring the hat-trick, that was a bit of a standout. I was really impressed by their locks as well. I thought, you know, as far as the line-outs were concerned, they were excellent. Anytime the ball went in, it just seemed like they were, you know, it was definitely coming on the side of Japan. And their backs as well. I think the centre, Lafayette, you know, his offload was really, you know, sparked a couple of things there in the back line. And also the other winger, his name is Lemeki. He played really well as well. So I think the Japanese team with a bit more confidence can go on and do a little bit better in the tournament. From a Russia perspective, though, I mean, you look at this team, they had a couple of standout guys. I was really impressed by their number 7, their flanker. He had a great game. Seemed to be in amongst everything in the breakdown. Constant nuisance there, strong ball runner. I also thought their scrum half looked really good in this game as well. So congrats to Russia. They definitely played better than expected, and congrats to Japan for getting the win. Now, does this result give us any insight into how this Pool A, will turn out? The key takeaways for me. Japan started nervous, and with that performance, I don't think anyone in Pool A is shaking in their boots or particularly worried. I think we definitely need to see some improvement from Japan if they're going to be competitive in this tournament. I can't see on that performance Japan beating Scotland, but they've got a long way to go until that game, so they've really got something to build up to. I think the next relevant point, Samoa will be looking at this game thinking, we can really target Japan. I mean, there was definitely some areas that I think Japan need to tighten up on, and Samoa will be thinking, well, maybe we can exploit those areas. So this pool seems to be quite wide open. It'll be very interesting to see how Scotland performs, because if they come in with a performance that is, you know, less than expected from the Scottish team, you've got 3 live teams in Japan, Scotland, and Samoa, all vying for that last spot. I mean, I do expect that Ireland will go through comfortably, but this game just demonstrated to me that, you know, confidence issues with Japan, they've really got a bit to work on, but yeah, as I say, Samoa could be looking at this game thinking, we're right in this. And they are. I mean, they could rough up this Japanese team and provide an upset. From a Russia perspective, I think they'll be looking at this thinking, okay, they get some really valuable experience playing some of the larger, the better teams, the Tier 1 teams. But also it's a good opportunity for them to showcase some of their talent. I mean, I'd never heard of either the flanker or the scrum half, but they look to be 2 world-class guys, and I think showcasing that Russian talent will be a big outcome for them as far as this tournament is concerned. That's it from me. We've got another video coming very soon where we'll be talking about further predictions. I mean, I dropped a prediction video on Wednesday. Things have moved on a little bit since then, so I want to come back to those predictions. And there might be some interesting changes based on my previous predictions. So please tune into that. Come and join the conversation. Like, comment, subscribe. The World Cup's kicked off. I hope you're enjoying it. Have fun. Don't drink too much. Be safe. Talk soon.